Welcome back to the show. We're celebrating the rich culture of Poland in the Showcase Kitchen with a traditional Polish soup recipe that's perfect for a chilly winter day. Here to tell us more is Marta Pachnik from the Polish-American Cultural Institute of Minnesota. Good morning, Marta. Welcome to the show. Nice to meet you. You know, I learned some Polish this morning. My wife is Polish, and she told me to say witamy.
Witamy.
Witamy and jak się masz.
Jak się masz? Dobrze, bardzo dobrze.
And then when I don't know what that means, I'm supposed to say ne rozumiesz.
Nie rozumiem.
Ne rozumiesz.
Yeah.
So anyway, Marta, well, tell us about the Polish American Cultural Institute and what do you do and where is it located? All the above.
Well, we're located on Lowry and Central Avenue Northeast, Minneapolis, and
Northeast.
Yeah, and we are a very cultural group. We had a Polish artist from Poland here, and we have book signings, and then we have a movie night.
Oh, wonderful!
Polish movies, and we're having the Polish sleigh ride this winter.
And Northeast Minneapolis has long been heavily influenced with the Polish culture, hasn't it?
Yes, well, it has many years ago, but now, of course, it's very diversified.
Well, you know, I just know I love Maize-Lax. I used to live in Northeast.
Yeah,
I lived in Northeast for about 8 years and loved it.
Okay.
And also you have let me pronounce this correctly again, a Wigilia?
Vigilia.
Viglia. And what is a Viglia?
Viglia is a Christmas Eve dinner. It's first we go to the midnight mass, and then we come
and over here.
home.
Let's scoot down here before we start cooking and explain. This is part of the Viglia. And this is a place setting.
Vigilia, yes.
And you always have a place set for a stranger.
And
that's in case.
We hope somebody will come, and that's in case we make room for the Lord to come and visit us.
That's right. And then the straw under the place setting
straw
is symbolic.
represents baby Jesus born.
All right.
And the star, of course, is the Star of Bethlehem.
And the Wiglia is a meatless dinner.
Meatless dinner.
With the exception of walleye, where in my case I never catch walleye, so I have a Wiglia all the time. So I'm truly meatless. And you got the pierogies.
And these are cheese and prune stuffing, and this is onion and cucumber, sour cream, and the pickled beets.
Wonderful.
And this is a płatek, which is very important for us. It's like breaking bread.
Okay.
We share that with everybody in the family or with strangers.
That's
that
wonderful.
come. And in the old-fashioned days, this was for the animals. And I suppose now today you could give it to your dog and cat, your horse, whatever.
Oh, sure, whatever you got laying around.
Yeah.
It certainly is beautiful.
And the Christmas cards, the płatek is sent to people away from home.
Let's get to cooking because it smells so delicious over here. What kind of soup are we going to make?
We're making mushroom soup.
Okay. Are we going to be able to do it? We've got about 2 minutes.
Well, I'm going to throw this together. I've got one prepared already.
Okay.
And I'm putting potatoes in this
so
one.
Good, Marta.
And this one, to show that I had just little clumps of potatoes.
It's a clear broth.
It's a clear mixed up. And then I'm going to add my mushrooms, which I have.
What type of mushrooms you got?
This was full. I used the white and the brown
from
the grocery store, And this was a full pan, 2 little boxes. And then, of course, it boils down to...
It looks like you sauteed a few onions in there.
Yeah, half an onion.
What would be the main ingredient that symbolizes Polish cuisine?
Oh, my goodness.
Would there be one?
I don't think so.
A staple? There's not a staple?
No, I don't think so. Okay,
you can make something up and say mushrooms if you want.
Well, I could. And then I'm going to whip this up in a hurry.
What do we got there?
This is sour cream.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pop some of this soup in
pour
there.
It in there. Do you need me to hold anything?
Nope, it's fine. Oops, there we go.
Oh, that smells so good.
And then I just kind of whip it up here.
Is it basically it's like a homemade cream of mushroom soup?
It is. But then I got one little thing that I like to do. And I've got to tell you about my friend Andrew.
Tell me about Andrew.
Andrew, he's wonderful. He's Andrew Remiash. And I asked him, I says, Andrew, I make my soup such and such. Can you, because he came to our soup supper and made his soup for our soup supper that we have in October. And we have like 14 different kinds of soups that Polish people make.
Right.
And so then I take give me that.
What do you need?
I forgot
this one?
measuring cup.
There
You
you
know
go.
how that goes.
Yes.
The last minute I forget stuff.
That's okay.
And so I'm just going to do a little bit of this so it won't be too mushroomy. It'll be a little thicker.
Oh, it smells so good.
Okay,
And you
and then
said you're going to leave a little bit of this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know our producer is wondering.
Yeah.
You're going to put that in the blender?
Put that in the blender, just half of the soup.
Okay. And we'll have the recipe online as well, too.
Yes, you do.
Well, you do that without a lid on there?
Yeah,
Well, you're living dangerously, Marta.
that's true. Well, that's the Polish way, you know.
To live dangerously?
We have to
Okay.
have a little spice in our life
You're going
here.
to mix that in there. I've got some information to read.
And
you
then
just,
what
you
I
just
like-
keep cooking there. We're out of time here, so we got to
Oh,
roll.
that's too bad. And I made those kolachki, which I'm going to leave. It's kind of a Polish cookie.
Oh, yes.
And,
A shot of kolachki.
yeah.
I'll read this information. You just keep cooking, Marta. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
okay.
joining us today.
Thank
It really
you.
was a pleasure to
Thank
meet you.
you. Okay.
For a copy of today's recipe, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on your screen or log on to showcaseminnesota.com. Click on recipes, then go to the soup category.
Yeah.
For more information about the Polish American Cultural Institute of Minnesota or their events, call 612-378-9291 or visit pacim.org.